Well, a tough start for both of these teams. Still searching for their first one of the season as we get going in Week 3. Marvin Mims now to return it. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Low back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
They're set up at the 35 now. They'll throw on 1st. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Trying the right side. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 47. Forced out to his right. But there's too much pressure, and he's brought down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Finds him over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Offense going for it here. 4th and 5. They'll throw it. That's cut beyond the marker. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans finish up an excellent opening series. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Titans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And that one is going to go out of bounds. Wow, they're going to get great field position out of this. First and 10 from the 41. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Hauled in by Downs. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. They bring their tight end left. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. That pass is complete to McBride. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Finds his man Downs. And they get this down to the 28. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll be first down, Colts.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Indianapolis. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Return starts at the 9. He stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set, first and 10. Throwing now, off play action. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Second and 10 now. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. He's going to throw this one. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he almost reaches the 45 before going out. That play good for 17 and a first down. Now we're on the counter. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Juju Brents with a stop. Give him a few yards on that run. It's second and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted! And the Colts are going to have it! And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Second down, they go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
New set of downs for him from the 46. On first down, it's Richardson. This finds Mitchell, complete. And this one doesn't go far.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Throwing now, Richardson. That one's cut along the left sideline. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Spears. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
A give to Mitchell, running left. Launches, and he's got it. Touchdown! The Colts pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Elliott on now to attempt a point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Returning it from the 4. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He lets one fly deep downfield. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. And it's going to be 2nd down.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. The ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, you're looking at a huge gain.
And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time. We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter, and it's Titans football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that side.
Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's out of bounds after getting across the 45. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him in. Oh, the football's loose. And the offense recovers. They can still advance it. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice. But kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
Third and just 2 to go. Pass play coming here. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That's a nice job there by the linebacker. He kind of looks like a quarterback on that, doesn't he? Perhaps those cover guys get a little fun with him in practice this week because he looked like a DB right there, swatting the incompletion.
Going for it on 4th. And it falls incomplete. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
First down throw here from Richardson. And he's got it, but didn't stay in bounds. Oh, hold on. There's a flag on the field, though. Let's listen. Can't go out of bounds and be the first one to touch it coming back in. As they say, that is an easy call. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. To throw, Richardson. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. Continuing to move. Oh, what a hitch! Jars the ball loose. Oh, but the fumble goes out of bounds. Whew, close call there. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. On target to Downs. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll be first down, Colts. Here's Richardson. Buying some time right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball. But a third down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he has this one down to the 8-yard line. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Now Richardson to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Titans are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. It's a gain of 22. And that'll be a Tennessee first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. From midfield now. Buys time, rolling right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Titans will have a first down. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Finds a man, right side. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
That one's complete, right side. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that'll be a Tennessee first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Chased out to his right. Dumps it off to his running back. We'll head out of bounds after a small gain.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
This one's gone. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Man in motion here. They'll try and punch it in. And it took a couple of guys to hold him down there after a gain of just 1.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Running for it again. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Titans parlay the interception into points. Point after up and good by McPherson. And the Titans tie things up at 14. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. They've got 1st down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. Off the play fake. Here's Richardson. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie from Michigan. And the Titans will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone, and the defender comes away with it. And the Colts do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our 1st half. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Well, we're set up for an incredible 2nd half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Diving right side. Got it. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down. 1 play in, and already they're close to midfield. Hauled in left side. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and Makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the 48. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Blown back gets the handoff. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Motioning him from the slot right. Throwing now from the gun. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Colts take over as he records the 40th interception of his career.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Again, this is Mitchell. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. A solid gain of 6 there. It's going to be third and just a yard.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Here's Mitchell again. And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. He'll take this at the 10. And this the same as a touchback now, up to the 30 before going out. And the drive will start out with a first and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Titans will have a first down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Felix and Udike Uzama making the tackle that time. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Back to throw now. Catch is made down the right sideline. To the house for a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the third. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Titans tie this game at 21. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Spears. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Play action with Richardson. This finds Mitchell complete. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. On 1st down, it's Richardson. Catch made by Mitchell. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down, well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. With 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. On the move, headed right. And he slides down with enough to pick up that 1st. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll be 1st down, Colts. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. He brings it in. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Mitchell is in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take a 3rd quarter lead. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Sending a receiver left. From the 23. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Back to throw. Completed to his running back. What a hit. He gets flattened to the... halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the 36. Finds him on the crossing route. Into the red zone. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans now trailed by just a point in the 4th. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. This one not close to where it had to go, and this drive is going to begin from the 40. Excellent field position for him here after the kickoff lands short. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Mitchell gets it from the gun. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Hauled in by Downs. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
1st down throw here from Richardson. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
From the 43. Oh, he lost the football. It's picked up by the Titans. Will reach the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans take a 4th quarter lead. Point after up and good by McPherson. And the Titans break that tie and now lead by 7. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. On the return, here comes Spears. He's got a lane up past the 30. And that'll put him up across the 35-yard line as they begin the series.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
Finds him over the middle. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Second and 6 now. That's going to be caught by Mitchell. And he'll be touchdown after a big play.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win, and there aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
On target to Downs. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. They'll throw again. Richardson. He's on the move. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Richardson now on 2nd and 10. And oh, he got it! Interception! And the Titans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 32. That throw finds Okonkwo. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that'll be a Tennessee first down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
2nd and 10 now. Has him on the quick hitter. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Titans will have a first down. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Titans leading by 7. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Now a give on the counter. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
Yes, a smaller gain on the stat sheet with that counter run, but it does diversify their run game portfolio. Makes those guys, and especially the edge defenders, think a little bit. And Kate, I've told you once, I'll tell you 100 times, I love the play action that comes off of that same counter run action.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted. And the Colts have some new life in the 4th. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Titans make the play that should win them this game. Well, they had the advantage for a moment, Brock, but turns out that is all just that moment because they throw an interception and give the ball right back. And
for once, both coaches on both sidelines are preaching the same message. Take care of the ball. Not often you see back-to-back plays end in interceptions, and we're right back to where we were just a couple moments ago.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Another carry for him. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Only a yard from that time, so now 3rd and 9. So it's a win on the road for the Titans. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals with a chance at a sweep awaiting.